Hello and welcome to my channel and today's grammar session. Today we will be focusing on noun and its kinds. You already know what noun is, still we will recap it from the beginning. So grab your notebook, hit that subscribe button if you have not done it yet, and let's build your grammar confidence together. Look at the screen first. You will see several classic examples straight from the book. Akbar was a great king. Kolkata is on the Hooghly. The rose smells sweet. The sun shines bright. His courage won him honor. In each of these sentences, the highlighted words like Akbar, Kolkata, rose, sun, and courage all are nouns. But what exactly is a noun? A noun is a word used as the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. But in grammar, the word thing is very broad. It includes first physical things, objects we can see, touch, taste, hear or smell, just like the images you see here on the left. Think of apple, table, rain or music. And second, non-physical or abstract things. These are ideas, feelings or qualities we can't perceive with our senses, but we can think and speak about them. Words like courage, honor, love or time fall into this category. So a noun is not just about tangible objects, it names everything in the world, both visible and invisible. Clear? Now let's go to the next slide. Now let us focus on the first type of noun, that is the proper noun. As you can see on the screen, a proper noun is the name of a particular person, place or thing. It is specific, not general, and it always begins with a capital letter. Look at the examples from the book. Ashok, Sita, Kolkata, India. Each of these names refers to one specific person, city, or a country. In fact, the word proper itself means one's own. So, a proper noun is literally a person's own name. Whether it is your name, your city, or even your pet's name, if it is specific and capitalized, it is a proper noun. Are you clear? Yes. Now let us go to the next slide. Now let us look at the second type, that is the common noun. A common noun is a name given in common to every person or thing of the same class or kind. It is a general name, not specific to one individual. And as the definition says, common here means shared by all. Look at the examples on the screen. King, girl, city, country. These words do not point to one particular king or one specific city. They refer to any king, any girl, any city, or any country of that kind. So in simple words, a common noun is a general name given to every person, place, animal, or thing of the same kind. Now let us compare proper nouns and common nouns side by side. It is one of the most important distinctions in grammar. Proper noun, Ashoka, and he is a king, so common noun is king. Sita is a girl, so girl is the common noun. Kolkata is a city, so Kolkata is the proper noun and city is the common noun. Similarly, India is the proper noun and it is a country, so country is the common noun. Look at the simple definitions on your screen. A common noun is a name shared by all of the same kind. But a proper noun is a name that belongs to one particular person, place, animal or thing. Think of it like this. If you say city, you are using a common noun. It could be any city. But if you say Kolkata, you are using a proper noun because it is one specific city. So, common is equal to general, shared. Okay? But proper noun, it is specific, unique, always capitalized. This small difference changes how we write and understand every sentence. Now, here is an interesting twist in grammar. Sometimes proper nouns are used as common nouns too. This happens when a particular person's name is used to represent a quality or type that belongs to a whole group. Two wonderful examples from the book. First, he was the luckman of his age. Here, luckman does not just mean the historical person, it means the wisest man. So, luckman is used as the common noun representing wisdom. Second, Kalidas is often called the Shakespeare of India. Here, Shakespeare does not refer only to William Shakespeare. It means the greatest dramatist. So, Shakespeare is used as a common noun for excellence in drama. So remember, when a famous name is used to describe a type or a quality rather than the actual person, it is a proper noun acting like a common noun. Clear? Now let's go to the next slide. Now let's look at the third type of noun, that is the collective noun. A collective noun is the name of a number or collection of persons or things taken together and spoken of as one whole. In simple words, it's one word that represents a group of people, animals, or things. Look at the examples on your screen. Crowd, mob, team, flock, herd, army, fleet, jury, family, nation, parliament, committee. Each of these words brings to mind a group acting as one unit, a crowd of people, a flock of birds, an army of soldiers, a committee of members. So, whenever you see a word that names a group as a single entity, you are looking at a collective noun. Are you clear? Yes. Now, let's go to the next slide. Now, let's explore the fourth type of noun, the abstract noun. An abstract noun is usually the name of a quality, action, or state considered apart from the object to which it belongs. In simple terms, it is a word for something you cannot see, touch, or physically hold, something you can only think about, feel, or understand. Abstract nouns are mainly divided into three types. As you can see on your screen, first, quality. Words like goodness, kindness, honesty, and bravery. These name the characteristics or virtues of a person or thing. First is quality. Words like goodness, kindness, honesty, or bravery. These name the characteristics or virtues of a person or thing. Second, action. That is words like laughter, theft, movement, and judgment. These name actions or processes. And the third is state. That means words like childhood, sleep, sickness, and poverty. These name conditions or stages of being. This category also includes the names of arts and sciences such as grammar, music, chemistry, and physics. Fields of study we consider as concepts. Now let us see how abstract nouns are often formed. They don't just appear on their own. Many are created from other words you already know. There are three common sources. First, they can be formed from adjectives. For examples, from the adjective brave, we get the abstract quality bravery. From long, we get length. And from wise, we get wisdom. Second, they can be formed from verbs. Let's see how. The action to love gives the abstract noun laughter. To believe becomes belief, and to serve becomes service. And third, they can also be formed from common nouns. The common noun friend gives us the state of friendship. King leads to the domain or concept of a kingdom. Hero leads to the quality of heroism. So by adding suffixes to adjectives, verbs, and common nouns, we form the abstract nouns that name the qualities, actions, and states associated with them. Look at the table on the screen. It clearly summarizes this process of formation. You can see the starting word in the middle column and the resulting abstract noun on the right. This pattern is a very useful tool for building and understanding vocabulary. Okay? Now let's proceed to the next slide, that is about material nouns. Now let us study about material noun. A material noun is the name of a substance or material that things are made from. Think of it as the raw ingredient name. There is a key grammatical point to remember. Material nouns are almost always uncountable. This means we do not typically use them with numbers like a, an, or in the plural form. We refer to the substance as a whole. For example, consider the list from your book. Milk, oil, sugar, gold, iron, wood. All are material nouns. We say some milk or a glass of milk, not a milk or 3 milks. We say the ring is made of gold, not made of a gold. Okay? Other common examples include water, cotton, steel, plastic, paper, and rice. So when you see a word that names the fundamental matter or substance of an object and you can't easily count it, you are dealing with a material noun. Clear? Now let's proceed to concrete nouns. Now let's clarify a major category that encompasses several types we have already learned. That is the concrete noun. Concrete noun is a name for something you can perceive with the five senses. Anything you can see, touch, hear, smell, or taste. It refers to physical, tangible reality. This is the key difference between concrete and abstract nouns. Concrete nouns are for things that are physically present, and importantly, concrete nouns can be either countable or uncountable. For example, look at the list on your screen. Book and table are countable concrete nouns. You can have one book and three tables. Gold and music are uncountable concrete nouns. You perceive gold by sight and touch and music by hearing, but you do not say a music or two golds. This means many of the nouns we have already covered, like common nouns dog, city, collective nouns team, clock, and material nouns water, wood, are actually all types of concrete nouns because they name things accessible to the senses. So if you can point to it, hold it, listen to it, or otherwise sense it directly in the world, its name is most likely concrete noun. Okay? Now let's proceed to the next slide. Now let's examine a special category, that is compound nouns. A compound noun is a single noun that is formed by combining two or more words together to create a new meaning. The key rule to remember for making them plural is this. You typically add s to the main word, which is usually the most important noun in the phrase. Look at the examples on your screen. For phrased compounds like son-in-law or commander-in-chief, the main word is the first noun. So, the plural is sons-in-law or commanders-in-chief. For compounds like passerby or looker-on, the main word is the noun that comes before the preposition. So, we say passers-by or lookers-on. Now, pay special attention to the special cases. Words like stepson and maid-servant are treated as a single fused unit. So, we simply add on s at the very end, stepsons and maidservants. The same goes for words like spoonful and handful. We think of them as one complete word, so the plurals are spoonfuls and handfuls. An important note, some words that appear to end in man are not true compounds. Words like Brahman or Musalman are not made of man plus another part. They are single whole words. Therefore, their correct plurals are Brahmans and Musalmans. So, to use compound nouns properly, always identify the main word and make that plural, unless the compound is fused into one common idea. Clear? Now, let's go to the next slide. Now, let's explore a fundamental grammatical distinction that applies to all the nouns we have learned so far. Difference between countable and uncountable nouns. This distinction is crucial because it determines the words we use with a noun like a or an, many or much. Look at the table on your screen. On one side, we have countable nouns. These are names of distinct individual objects, people, or things that we can count. Because we can count them, they can be singular or plural. For example, book becomes books, pen becomes pens, and boy becomes boy. On the other side, we have uncountable nouns. These are names of things we cannot count as separate units. They mainly include substances, materials, and abstract concepts. Since they cannot be counted, they do not have a standard plural form and are typically used only in the singular. For example, milk, oil, sugar, gold, and the abstract noun honesty. Now let's go to the next slide. Now let's bring it all together with a summary of the primary kinds of nouns we have already covered. Because it is really here for your reference, instead, I would encourage you to pause the video here and take a screenshot if it helps you to study later. Now, this is the end of this episode. Finally, thanks for watching. Kindly consider subscribing my channel. I will come with new and informative videos like this in each episode. Do your work, believe in God, and stay positive.